after 7 years, finally making the main stage, the international. This guy has been on this roster since the very start. In fact, he even told me at the start he was a top laner in 2020 spring.
Yeah, very first season split, but I mean, XT1 Challengers player as well. This guy is definitely trying to make a name for himself, and otherwise, or at least get something back here as GAM, because otherwise you just spend a lot of time looking.
Vista. You're going to look with your eyes, but hit with your hammer, it seems, as Elio's a level down. It's not going to matter until you see that the damage comes through from Vista. The re-engage with the Zenith Blade, but Elio is going into Fog of War and into danger. Forrest gets out with a flash, but in the middle, Evie is cooking him alive! Levi's hit with the burn down damage, and Evi's spacing. Evie almost gets on out. The Electro does good work, but Vista's there to receive. We get messy, we get down and dirty, but that's exactly where SHG want to be in the early game. As Dasher just needs this chain to connect. A stun up, a triple already going over to Kiaya, but Dasher needs another rotation. Distortion, auto, 2 kills, and now we're fighting blood with blood.
They look at the grubs, spots Elio, can he get the kick?
Taken Vista with the engage again. There's Poppy hitting, blunders into the wall. Elio stunned up again, that W, a nuisance as the first kill goes over to the Japanese representatives. Now for the second, it's Dasher, gets onto Levi in the backside. Dasher is his name, LeBlanc is his game.
This is where you can see Emo now has to TP down into this bottom side of the map just to try and keep up pressure, open up Hawks and look for an invade. Elio step forward.
Tempest cripple, sets it up. Forrest gets on the way. Deadly Function finding one. Curtain calls there, but the Cyclone in the back end as Forrest separates him. The Fate Sealed as well. They've isolated one member, and Gamma pulling apart the pieces. Kiaya pops up again, and all of a sudden Gamma relevant in yet another fight as Dasher runs for his life behind enemy lines. SHG, it was going so well, but as Dasher looks for the execute here and will find it, it's still gold back into the pocket of GAM after what we thought was a devastating early game. Kiaya is almost level 11. The arrow, as you said, he goes in and into the Veil, pops back out, Sonic Wave and a safeguard in, but Forrest is Solar Flare, Zenith Blade in response. Levi's coming, that's a kick onto the supporters. Forrest looks for a way out, but a Cyclone that says no! He gets knocked up a second time and taken down by the GAM captain. As you said, you're favouring GAM because we look at mid, we look at top. What else happened through? Hang on, heavy flash from Kiaya. Between worlds, he tries to kite it out, but he's not going to get too far. Evie has an Electro Harpoon waiting, burning, ticking. Kiaya's shut down, and Evie will not go quietly. SHG now pivoting around Dragon.
But it's GAM playing at the map. Look at where Emo is, Bus.
Into the wall again. TP's going to be burnt from this one as well. The kick back, but Kiaya's okay. Between the worlds set up as Forrest is now on an angle, wants to get on out, but you look at the main fight. It's already set up thanks to Emo. Levi gets a couple of spins. He dies to Vista in the end, but all the pieces of the Hawks are flying away. GAM keep it grounded in yet another game, and it works out perfectly for them as Emo's sent back into the pit. And even though Vista finds these angles,
he should be on this bottom wave pushing it out and looking to try and teleport to the side, but now the pick.
There's no cleanse on this Jhin, but Easy Love has a barrier and flashes away, but Levy in over the wall, and you can see Kiaya again! The worlds are split! This man puts a circle around, gets himself a double, flashes out of the way, the re-engage, and now it's all front to back on the season as GAM time is showing on the clock once more. GAM run down through mid, Forrest takes another auto, Kiaya gets the third kill of the fight, Vista's coming up next as Dasher picked apart some of the pieces on the right, but it was only Easy Love and
run down Forrest and Vista underneath these towers. There's just zero you can do.
Oh, and it's happening again. Kiaya, get this Aurora off my screen. The curtain call will finish off the job. Vista nowhere to go, slowed down, and it's certain death. GAM are looking at 2-0 this series.
It's just going to play Bouncer into River and Dasher. Forrest, what can you do?
Not much, a safeguard in a Sonic Wave rather, but he's dead in an instant. This Baron is soon to fall. Evie found some leads earlier on, but now a Fate Sealed, even getting a trade off the 2 Fed members, the 2 left standing here in front of the Baron, but Emo's going to take short work, and then the burst is there. The flash over the wall, and Emo now in waiting hands. Dasher's up next, and Japan is unhappy right now with the VCS tearing them limb from limb.
We haven't seen these two regions really face up a huge amount.
Start flying through. Levi on a wing looking for an angle as Emo does the same thing. Smash it with his burst is good. The arrow to punish as well, but the kick's too early. Ignite still gets it through though, but the Cyclone is doing more harm than good for SHG. Vista runs in and Evie came late between the worlds once more as Evie is left standing. A triple over to Easy Love, make it a quadra. And at the start of today I thought, nah, Levy's gonna make Evie hold that L next time.
Evie TP'd in and just saw a wall of GAM members welcoming him to the world stage, welcoming him to Berlin, but very quickly booting them out of this series as GAM will take the 2-0 win.
It's the players you love, it's the organization you know, and GAM time is now, baby. Against SHG, they've come in, they've found their way back in, and with a 2-0 to start off their Worlds run, GAM is here.
There is no time like the present to GAM invaded. There is an incredible performance. Levi, a beast on the Wukong, showing why he has been so feared on it for so long. And across the board, step-ups. Aurora, the champion.
Aurora, never again, I think.